And you know, I was talking about, in my talk, about that chakra hologram in '98, 25 years ago. And I could never have dreamed that we end up here 25 years later. Never. So many people all around the world in so many different languages. Like there's 12 institutes worldwide affiliated with NK. I mean, that's like, you know, and I know for one thing is, you know, I've always considered myself to be the guardian of it, because I know it is not me. It's not me. It's just not me. This is sacred and it works. And so many people have been helped by it. And from this 2-day conference, how many practitioners will take what they learn and help someone? That is what we do. I remember, as you know, most of you know, I spent 2-3 years living in India. And, you know, and I learned a lot about, you know, living in ashrams and going to Tibetan monasteries and things like this. And I met some amazing saints, you know, really incredible. I also met one false prophet, so I know what that looks like. It's the most disgusting experience I had in the whole time in India, but that's what happened. And from that I learned everything is one. Everything is one. As Swami used to say, paths are many, goal is one. And in the Indian tradition, they, you know, the word yoga actually means union with God. And in the Bhagavad Gita, they talk about the 3 yogas. There's Jnana Yoga, the path of wisdom. So this is the people who meditate, you know, like the Buddhists and things like this. There's Bhakti Yoga, which is the path of devotion. So it's like the Hare Krishnas, you know, they're always like, you know, singing and chanting and dancing, Hare Krishna, you know. And then there's Karma Yoga, which is through action, service. And that's our path. We're karma yogis. Our path is service to your clients. That's what we do. And as soon as you forget that, you're off your path. And I just want to finish by, it just reminds me, there was, in the Middle Ages, there was the Marathi cult, it was called, in Maharashtra in India, and there was a famous state called Jnanadeva. It's like it's the language they speak there in Maharashtra, but it's like it was a movement in the Middle Ages, anyway. And Jnanadeva was an incredible saint at that time. He was only a boy, like 12 years old. And at the end of my time in India, I came across his book. I heard about it, but I came across his book of his little poems, little 3-line poems. And he said, you know, bhakti, karma, jnana, I am all of them. I mean, I love God. Everything I do is in service of God. And I know my path and what I'm doing. Take one away and you don't have it. It's all, everything is one. And then I went down to put a party where Sai Baba was. It was his 70th birthday, the biggest celebration they had, like it was. And he gave this talk. S is A, service, karma yoga. A is adoration, that's bhakti yoga. And I is illumination, that's jnana yoga. All 3 together make up Sai. Take one away, you don't have Sai. It's spelled S-A. And when I was there when he gave that talk, and before he gave the talk, he gave darshan and walked around. And he stood in front of me, and I had that book of Jnanadeva in my hand. And when I saw that moment, and then he gave that talk, I just knew. I just basically got up, packed my bags, and I went home. I said, everything is one. It doesn't matter where you are, as long as you're on your path. So I went back to Australia, and that's when I started studying kinesiology, and here we are. I've got no idea why I'm telling you this story now. It's just, I had no intent, it's just popped out, you know. But anyway, so thank you all, and I'm truly humbled and honoured by the work of everyone here, the people from outside that have come, the people all around the world involved with NK or kinesiology or any other modality where you are in service to others. So keep walking your path.